Children, today we are going to start a new chapter, Means of Communication, which is chapter 8 of your EVS book. Today we will do its introductory part. So, before coming to the topic, let's have a look at these pictures. In this picture, you can see that two persons are talking to each other. They are talking or they are speaking face to face, and while speaking, they are using their expression part also. They are using their hand movements, etc., to make their communication more effective. In the second picture, you can see a group of 3 or 4 person is there, and they are discussing on some topic, and in this also they are speaking or they are talking face to face. By their expressions you can easily find out or you can easily guess their moods. And also in both the picture you can easily guess who is a speaker and who is listener. So in these pictures you can see that the talk is face to face, means they are communicating with each other or speaking to each other face to face. Children, speaking face to face is the easiest, commonest and the most effective way of communication. Now the question is, what is communication? Before that we had used this term that they are communicating with each other. Now what do we mean by the word communication here? Let's discuss. On the basis of pictures shown before to you, in which people are speaking face to face, we can say that when one person talks to another person and the other person responds, it is called communication. But children, it is a wide term and has varied types, means different types, that we will do in next sessions. So definition for communication that fits or suits to all types of communication is that the act of sharing or exchanging information, ideas, thoughts, feelings is called communication. In the other words, communication is the process by which we can interact with each other and share our ideas and thoughts. Children, do you know that communication is a Latin word which means to share or to exchange? Every communication involves at least one sender, a message, and a recipient. Recipient means receiver. In this picture you can see that two persons are communicating to each other, and they are communicating face to face, they are speaking face to face. Out of these two persons, one is sender and other is receiver. The person who is sender is speaking and the person who is receiver is listening So the person who is speaking, whatever the person is speaking, that message is received by receiver through a channel like air in this case, because they are face to face. The noise reaches the ears of receiver and he listens to what is spoken by the sender. Then he interprets and understands the message given by the sender, and then in response he again replies to the sender. So in this way conversation occurs between these two persons who are speaking face to face. Let us discuss the importance of communication now. Communication plays an important role in the life of each and every individual because it helps to spread knowledge and information among people. For example, right now I am speaking and you are listening. So I am a speaker and you are listeners. Or I am sending you message through phone and you are receiving that message. When you are reading that message, you are receiving that message. So in that case, I am a sender and you all are receivers. And through that message, you are gaining some information, and in respond, if you had any problem, you share your problem back with me, and again I give solution to your problem. So it is a communication. I will give you one more example, that when you sit with your friends in a group and discuss something, so in that case you are gaining knowledge or information from your friends, and when you speak to your friends, in that case you are giving information to your friends. So in both the cases some message is interchanged, or you can say message is transferred to other people, or it is gained. So in that case also communication occurs. It not only helps people to facilitate, means to make the act easier, the process of sharing information, but also helps people to develop relationships with other. Means communication makes it easier to share information and to develop relationship with other people. Means by effective communication you can make so many friends. But how communication becomes effective? By good communication skills. Communication skill is the ability to convey or share ideas and feelings effectively. Good communication skills are essential in order to deliver and understand information quickly and accurately. It is a vital life skill. Vital life skill means one of the essential life skill and should not be overlooked or ignored. If we are good at communication skills, then we are a successful person in life.